Hey friends, Wickedy here, and man oh man, I've had a lot of you asking me to do a new playthrough and to bring you all along for the ride. I'll be honest, I've never done a Let's Play before. I've stuck to mostly guides and whatnot, so don't mind me if I'm just a little bit awkward at this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with making my witchy avatar in this game. Oh, I love all these new hairs. I wear my hair like this one often, and I'm gonna go all purple with this too. Just gotta get just the right hue. Most of the new clothing items introduced is through the tailoring system, so we'll make some fun new stuff later. And I've been drinking a lot of cold brew lately, so we're just gonna put that right here. Starting a new game, you can choose one of the new cats or dogs, but remember, you can change the variation of either the cat or the dog later with the wizard if you have an established farm already. I'm gonna go with this guy. Looking good. So personally, I usually play on either the forest farm or the wilderness farm as they are my favorite maps, and I like the added challenge with the monsters. But since we have a new map, Four Corners it is. Alright, intro time. Grandpa is just resting, don't worry guys. You know, usually I just skip the intro. I never even really noticed the Junimo up here. And was Grandpa a pirate at one point? That sure is a nice cutlass. Ooh, for me. Just out of curiosity, does anybody actually sleep with their bed in the middle of the floor like that? Shut up, Wickedy, Grandpa's talking. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. So true. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. Damn, Grandpa, I'm gonna steal that line as lyrics for my next emo album. When that happens, my dear, you'll be ready for this gift. Now, let Grandpa rest. What is that, 20 years later? Or are we just leaving it up to our imagination? Seems like a pretty long time either way. Man, their electricity bill must be pretty high. Look at all those lights. And cameras, holy crap. Oh look, it's Woody. He looks like he's either highly caffeinated or medicated, or a little bit of both. Looks like he hasn't slept in months. I gotta be honest, I don't think I could ever last in an office desk job. Oh, looks like I finally had it with this place. Do you think the PT on the seal stands for Pelican Town? Dear Wickedy, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need for change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people in nature, so I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Chickady Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. I know you'll honor the family name, my dear. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. Yes, if Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Blech, Lewis. Okay, let's go ahead and hop on a bus because I guess no one flies anymore. And let's make our way to Stardew Valley. Either they're making a special trip just for me, or this ticket is expensive because as far as I know, the bus lines don't work in Stardew Valley. Nobody ever goes in and nobody ever comes out. Except today. Hello, you must be Wickedy. That I am. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mary Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. The farm's right over here, if you'll follow me. You know, Robin has such a beautiful hair color. It doesn't look natural. Not that mine is either. This is Chickady Farm. Yikes, that's either excitement or depression. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. Yeah, you say that, Robin, but you're not the one who has to do it. And here we are, your new home. I gotta be honest, Lewis has never been my favorite character. He's kinda creepy if you think about it. Welcome, I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. Sounds like I'm kind of a big deal. You say rustic, I say shabby chic. Lewis is only so offended because I think he was supposed to be keeping it well maintained. Well, at least the house is intact. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. See what I mean? Creepy. I always imagine him hiding in the shipping bin, waiting for all the stuff I drop in. There's a mod for that too. I find it quite chucklesome. Okay, so I don't have a lot of goals for this farm to start off with, apart from embracing the new update and the basics I always shoot for in a new game. I always aim to get the greenhouse done before winter, so I'll need to finish the pantry in the community center, and I'll also get the community center finished as soon as I can too. Ooh, bad luck on the first day. Ugh. Of course, I'll be visiting the traveling cart every Friday and Sunday to see if there's anything for sale that's going to help us out with our bundles. I like to move the TV as close to my bed as possible to save time in the mornings. Perfect. So by summer, I'm hoping to have earned 25,000 to get the cave opened up. I know choosing bats will get the center done faster, but the mushrooms is a better long-term investment. The two fruit trees that are most beneficial in multiple bundles are the pomegranate tree and the apple tree, as they are also needed for the bulletin board bundles, so I'll plant those by midsummer. I'll need at least 650 wood, 250 stone, and 10,000 gold to build both the barn and the coop, as well as 1,500 for one cow and 1,600 for 2 chickens. Hopefully we make friends with Emily quickly and get some wool from her, otherwise we'll have to upgrade the coop and barn to the big versions to get the rest of what we need for the animal bundle. I always like to start my day off by setting up a plot for the 15 parsnip seeds that we got, plus a few extra spots for any mixed seeds we might find, and I get a few seeds of each type that's available in spring. I like to have my soil completely prepared before I plant my seeds, so I usually water and fertilize them first, and then I plant stuff. But obviously watering the dirt first is not a requirement. The watering can is the one tool I've only upgraded to Iridium once. I just don't really find it very useful to upgrade after you have sprinklers. So with parsnips, this is going to be our general money maker, but we need to make sure that we save all of our gold ones too. After I up my farming skill a little bit, I'll make sure to fertilize the new ones that I plant, but those ones will just keep on rotating out until I have everything that I need. Okay, first day goals, we need to have at least 50 wood so we can make one chest. And with chopping down trees, I do leave the stumps. Yes, it leaves room for the trees to spread, but I don't want to waste my early energy on chopping down stumps. It's more useful and efficient to chop down trees. You get more wood per chop with the actual trees than you do with the stumps. If we happen to find more wild seeds while we're at it, it's perfect. We'll just throw those into the plots that we have because, hey, that's free produce. And being that I don't have foraging level 1 yet, there are no seeds dropping from these trees. So I usually only like chopping what I need on the first day and nothing more so that I can be sure to get seeds from the trees after we boost up our foraging skill to save them to make field snacks. And your daily luck does determine how much wood you get from chopping down a tree. So being that today we got a red skull from the fortune teller, we're going to have to chop down maybe one extra tree than I was anticipating originally. You know, it's okay, we'll make it work. Just gotta make do with whatever the fortune dealer's hand is dealt to you. Yep, looks like we got the minimum of 13 wood for that one, but just enough to make a chest. And let's go ahead and dump all of our extra stuff to make some room. I'm just going to dump all my resources into here, plus my watering can. We actually might need our scythe because I'm going down into the woods a little bit later. And I'm keeping all of my tools on me because it's the first day and there's a lot of stuff to clear on our paths. Though for right now, I'm going to make my way over to Pierre's. Because before exploring, I really like to get all of my crops in order. I find the zoom buttons pretty helpful, and having the screen zoomed out a little bit really helps you find the forageables. Like that daffodil. We need to at least keep one for a bundle. We can either sell the others or give them as gifts. They're really good for a cheap gift early on. They only sell for about 35 gold, and most people like them. So when I'm playing for myself, I usually don't have the music on at all because I listen to my own soundtrack, but I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. It can get a little aggressively loud. Before I pop in the shop, I'm going to see if there's anything in the trash that I can sell. Nope, just glasses. Nothing gets posted on the first day, and the first birthday of the year is Lewis's. I'll probably give him a parsnip. And I'll be sure to just say a quick hello to everyone as I walk by. Hey, Amarni. And Abigail. We kind of match a little bit. Girl, you can explore my fields anytime. Oh, and I almost forgot to say hey to Pierre. Okay, so I'm going to start off with getting at least 2 of all of the different seeds, just for insurance in case I get any crows. And it's going to be a little bit before I can afford the trees that I need. So we're going to have to work extra hard. Eventually, I'd like to get a giant crop of everything, but that's more like year 2 stuff for me. Potato seeds are one of the better crops for building up your farming skills pretty early, but I really am just going to load up on as many parsnip seeds as I can right now. And I don't need these daffodils until about day 4, so we'll just change those out for some extra seeds. I'm just doing a quick once-over, seeing if there's anything else we might need for the community center. Looks like we're good. Parsnips it is. Alright, let's see who else is around town right now. Oh, looks like we got a Sam. And Alex is, of course, all the way over there. Then we'll pop by and say hi to Pam real quick. See you around. Sup, girl? Ooh, and I think I saw Leia walking towards the store, so let's catch her real quick before she goes inside. And, ooh, I found a penny on the sidewalk. Heads up even, my luck must be improving. I want to rummage through the trash, but Marnie's nearby, so we'll grab this one first. Nothing. Move along, nothing to see here. Alright, I think we're clear. And nothing. We really want to boost our friendship with Emily sooner rather than later. Once she hits 2 hearts, she'll start sending us some gifts in the mail. Now I'm just gonna head to the woods, see if there's anyone else around, and hopefully we have some spring onions available for us. Oh, and it looks like Haley's out taking pictures today. I don't remember if this counts as meeting her. Let me check real quick. Yep, looks like we're good. I must be a mind reader if I learned your name just by that. Ooh, it looks like we have plenty of spring onions. These aren't really worth selling early on. I usually prefer to just use them for energy. Let's see how many we have. $25 total. That's going to be super helpful and definitely worth the trip down here. There might be a few other forageables in the forest right now. I'm going to do a quick swoop around before we head back up to the farm. A dandelion. Let's make a little bit of room. My inventory's too full for those wild seeds. You know, I'm gonna need this energy anyway, so we might as well eat a spring onion. Free seeds are free seeds, so you might as well, right? I'll get to jazz later. I see a wild horseradish up there, but I really want to plant these seeds first. From the south entrance of the Four Corners Farm, you can see that we actually have a little mining area, which is awesome. And the path over to my crops is actually pretty clear from here, so I guess we're lucky with that. Well, the dandelions are silver quality. I might sell those later, but for now, I'll just save it for a bundle. I don't think I need that 50 gold that badly right now. Okay, let's go ahead and plant these things up, get a few extra spots. And hopefully the crows don't eat my precious pricey crops. Okay, for the rest of day one, we're just gonna get ready for the next day. I'm gonna fill up my watering can here and put that away. Then I'm just gonna clear up some space around my crops just so that we can get a clear view and so that none of the debris spreads to anything that I don't want it to go to. Oh, and before the day is over, I totally forgot we're on the Four Corners map, and so I can do just a little bit of mining before bed. If I can remember which corner it's in. No, I think this one's the lake corner. There's going to be a little patch over here where we can mine a geode and some copper ore. I think I have enough energy for at least a few. Oops, wrong rock. Should probably snack on a few more spring onions. Man, my breath must reek. And let's go ahead and mine the rest of this copper. And I got my first geode. I wonder what's inside. We'll find out eventually, but not yet. I don't really recommend cracking geodes until you have a good income source. And it's getting pretty late. Not as late as we could be staying up, but I'm already almost out of energy, and most of the stuff that we need to do is going to be for tomorrow anyways. I got one more seed I could pop in the ground real quick. Let's put that and that away. A few other things. Grab our watering can for this last seed. And I think there's a few things that we can sell tonight too. I only need 20 fibers starting off for the scarecrow, so let's go ahead and just leave that much in here. It doesn't have much early game use, so we might as well get a little bit of gold from it. And I should probably hang on to this sap for making fertilizer after my farming is at level 1, but I'm going to sell it because I'm going to be chopping down a whole bunch of trees here soon anyways, and I need a little extra cash right now. Alright, time for bed. Let's see if we level up at all. Oh, yes, level 1 of 4 gene. Perfect, so now we can start getting seeds from all the trees that we're chopping down. I'll probably just be selling this sap in the first few days until I hit farming level 1, and then we can make that fertilizer. Fiber really isn't worth that much. Should probably just hold on to those. Alright, on to day 2. As far as I know, it always rains on the 3rd day of spring. Oh, looks like a red skull again today? That doesn't sound great. So much for a lucky start to the new year. Oh right, we grabbed some copper on the first day, so Clint is here. That means that we're going to get our first blueprint for a furnace. I don't have enough copper to make it right now, but it's going to be really helpful early game. Ah, gee, thanks, Clint. And I didn't even say hello to you yet. Alright, we learned how to craft the furnace. Upgrading our tools is going to be a priority here soon, but not until we have a decent cash flow. Bye, Clint. See you later. Day 2 is an exciting one. First thing we're going to be doing after watering our crops is heading down to the beach for our fishing rod. Fishing is probably going to be my main source of income at the beginning of the game until we get some decent crops coming in. And what does it take to make the furnace? Oh, that's a lot of copper ore. It's going to be a little while until we can make that. And luckily, none of our crops have been affected by any crows. I think we haven't hit level 1 just yet, so I can't make any fertilizer. That won't be until we pick a few crops. Let's go ahead and get these watered and move on from there. Alright, our watering can is filled up for tomorrow, and let's make some room for the fish we're going to be catching. Just bring the essentials. And we are off to the beach to get to fishing. Of course, you want to make the most of your time wherever you're going, so be sure to pick up any forageables along the way. And of course, I always try to check all the trashes along my route because you really never know what you're going to get inside of those. Oh, looks like we do have a quest today too. Cave carrot. It will be a little bit until we can get to the caves, so it's not going to be able to be fulfilled. Nothing there. Nope. What about you, Lewis? And nada. I'm not going to go too far out of my way for those other cans, but you might as well check it as long as you're going past. Alright, here we go to the beach. Man, I'm awfully trusting meeting some stranger on the docks. Should I do a voice? Ahoy there, miss. Heard there was a newcomer in town. No, it sounds too cowboy. I can't do it. Looks like Willie was out on the salty seas, earning enough to get a new rod. And wouldn't you guess it, we get the hand-me-downs. Hey, you know what? Free is free. I'm not complaining. Ooh, and it even sparkles. You received a bamboo pole. Perfect. If it smells, it sells. Yeah, I would rethink that marketing slogan. Perfect. Now we are all set up to reel in some serious cash. Ah, the birds! Okay, I'm gonna get just a little bit of fishing done before Willie opens up his shop so we can bring in a little bit of cash. There should hopefully be a few shells around the beach. Perfect. We're gonna be saving these mostly for the crab pot bundle. And I'll just sell the extras. And that bridge takes a lot of wood, which energy is precious right now, so we'll wait on that one. Oh, we got our first lost book. Perfect. I'll be honest, I mostly leave these pretty unread in the library. Maybe we'll actually read them this time. I was trying to go for fishing in that deeper water, but honestly, I don't even think the bamboo pole can reach it. Ooh, and it looks like we got our first bite. Let's see if we can catch it. I wonder what kind of fish it's gonna be. Sunfish? Wait, aren't those supposed to be in the river only? Hold on, let me wiki that. Yeah, it looks like the sunfish is only supposed to be caught in the river during spring and summer. That's really weird. Maybe it's because it's my first fish? Anyways, let me sell this extra thing here. I don't think I'm gonna need a training rod. I know it makes fishing just a little bit easier, but I've played this game a few times. I think I got this. Since we're already here, I'll see if I can catch a sardine that we need for the ocean fish bundle. Perfect. So we're going to save this little guy for later when we can turn it into the community center. And I'm going to go fishing in some more profitable waters. Do we have anything? Nope. How about you? Also no. Let's drop these extra fish off too. It looks like space is getting just a little bit tight, so we're probably going to have to build another chest for the farm. Actually, I think I might just bring this chest with me so we can do some lakeside fishing. We don't need you. Or these bundle fish either. And I think I might sell this halibut later. Alright, up to the big old lake. I still don't have every forageable I need for the forageable bundle, but I'm sure I'll find a leek eventually. Oh, we did end up forgetting to grab that horseradish down in the forest yesterday. Oops. Oh, there's the leek. Perfect. I usually like to hold on to the leeks because they give you a lot of energy, or I save them for gifting to George. Oh, there's Linus. Hey, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and set up shop. I don't think this chest is in the villager walking path, but I might move it later. I do like to always have a chest in areas that I frequent quite often, and I do a lot of fishing up in the lake. So day 2 is pretty much just going to be a whole bunch of fishing so we can build our fishing level. I am going to hold on to this algae for a little bit, see if we can get a fishing pond. Oh, and looks like I do want to move that chest. We're going to move fishing spots a little bit over. That's better. A little bit more private over here. 3 out of the 4 lake fish bundle fish can be found in all seasons. And the chub can be found up here too. I usually like to fish up in the mountain lake for my early fishing because you have the chance of catching the largemouth bass, which is worth 100 gold to start up with. But now that we have the flounder available down in the ocean, I might change my strategy tomorrow. I'm going to save one of each of these for a bundle, and I might sell a few of these, but for the most part, I'm going to save them all for after I hit level 5 of fishing, so we can make the most money. I don't need a whole lot of gold in the first few days, and I should hit level 5 fishing after not too much effort. I'm actually pretty surprised. That's the second treasure chest I've gotten, and it's a red skull luck day. Oops, almost let him cut away. I can't wait until I get a better skill and a better rod. My inventory's full. That's okay. Let's see what's in the chest. Just a little bit of wood. Well, we still need it more than these glasses. And I think I would rather have wood over these mixed seeds. Alright, let's go ahead and store away the extras and get ready to go back home. Yeah, I'm just going to grab one for each bundle. Go ahead and store that algae for later, grab this wood, and we'll probably save the rest of those to sell for another day. Actually, we can probably squeeze a couple more hours out of the day, so let's finish fishing up until we are almost depleted. Man, I gotta get a hold of a glow ring here soon. It is dark out. I guess that's one of the many perks of being pretty far away from the bright lights in the big city. Man, the stars probably look gorgeous from here. Yup, it's getting late, but not too late, and I still have a couple more spring onions, so I think I might clear some stuff around the farm before we head to bed. I'm going to need another chest here pretty soon. And only 10 wood. Ooh, that's not good. We'll store the extras. That horseradish is worth 50 gold right now, so I might just eat it. And we did level up in foraging last night, so that means we are getting pine cones and seeds from all of the trees. So here pretty soon, we'll be able to craft our field snacks. That's going to be our main source of energy whenever we're chopping down some trees. But it's getting really late, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and head on to bed. And I still haven't leveled up in farming just yet, so we'll throw the sap in here for now. Enjoy the sticky mess, Lewis. That's it for the first couple of days for this playthrough. Tomorrow it'll be raining, so we're probably going to do quite a bit more fishing. Because we did level up. Awesome, and a second time, that's great. So we need to get that next rod up. I think my fishing skill is just a little too low to try and tackle the eels in the ocean, but we could probably get that new flounder fish, which is also worth 100 gold, so that we can sell some extra fish to Willy anytime our inventory gets too full. And even though Stardew Valley is a pretty relaxing game that can be played at any pace, I do like to shoot for getting these goals done as soon as I can. So the first few days always kind of seem like a rush against time. And even though with this farm I don't have a major goal in mind, I do like to hit the objectives I set out for myself as soon and as efficiently as I can. The 5th day of spring is gonna be a pretty big day. That's when we can start doing stuff in the community center and also when the mines open up for us. So the next couple of days are just going to be some crop maintaining and a lot of fishing so we can stock up and sell a whole bunch once we hit level 5. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. It's my first one ever. I can honestly play this game over and over and still want more. I might turn the music off because it sounds a little bit weird in the sped up portions to me, but what do you think? Well, we have a lot coming up on the Chickady farm. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like more videos from me. I'm Wickedy, thanks for hanging out in the valley with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!